don't owe shit to any of yous. Only these people here in my lane. And they're right here in my comments and they've been here all fucking night and they've seen enough. They've seen enough. Yeah? Now, some of you, do you know what? Some of them are coming over here now from his live, right? Because they're bored now, aren't they? They mustn't be delivering anything very good. They're a bit fucking bored now. Yeah? Let me play something for you, seeing as some of yous are coming. I'm going to play this again. Hey, Tanya, Cruella, Sam, anyone? Are you all over here, yeah? Yeah? You all over here? Good. I hope these are, because in a minute, you can listen to this, yeah? Was she preaching this morning about losing a friend? Was she? And you lot are going, poor Vimto. Oh, poor Vimto. Do you know, you fucking lot make me sick. Do you know what an enabler is and a gaslight? Oh, yeah? Yeah? Well, do you know that so-called Chris? Do you want to hear what Vimto was talking about? And you lot are sitting there entertaining her, listening to her bullshit about a so-called friend. If her friend was really harmed, do you not think she'd be a better friend today? Right or fucking wrong, it would make her a better friend, wouldn't it? So now you're all over here. Let me play some. It's a bit low and quiet because of the quality. But this was a call last week, yeah, you lot, with me and Chris. He's another one, though. He got outed as well tonight, which was quite funny. However, listen to this. If this happened to her friend, why is she doing this to me and my son, you lot? Come on, answer that. Are you ready? And by the way, my eldest son's behind me. And all I'm going to say now is no one's bringing no baby dads over here because he literally bows down to my son. Simple as. Don't think you're coming on here chatting shit thinking you're going to go and find people and bring them into our life when they're not wanted. Yeah? Piss-taking little clowns. Yeah.
And she knows that he's restraining orders finished, things like that. She's looking for him.
So she's looking for my kid's dad?
I don't know if you
Yeah.
I haven't said that.
Yeah, that's her. She's got restraining order on.
She knows his first name and she's going to look for him.
Oh, is she? Oh, wow. And what else has she said, Chris? I do appreciate you telling me this, by the way.
That's the main bit of info. So
And
do I know that?
And has she said what she's going to do when she finds him?
She just said she's going to talk to him. That's what she said for now. And get his side story and stuff like that.
Oh, did she now? Oh, wow. Kieran's going to hit the roof, you know. That's right. I'm actually really shocked that she said that she's going to go and hunt down my ex-partner who I've got a restraining order on. No, I don't finish till fucking March next year. Ain't that dangerous? Dangerous. It's dangerous, isn't it? Did you hear that? Chris is protecting me. Them two have just sat in a box 2 days ago, yeah, with these lot here now that are coming over going, excuse me, I did say this, I didn't say that. Haven't you been entertaining this bitch? Hey, didn't you sit there this morning while she was going, my best friend Natalie was murdered and her ex-boyfriend, well, he hid the Gaviscon and he hid in the bushes. Why do you think people get restraining orders, you fucking idiot? What gives her the right to go and track someone down and bring them into mine and my son's life when we're fully protected by that person? Does someone want to answer me that? Or y'all going to get up in the morning and chat some more shit with yourselves, eh? Eh? Because I think you've all been played, love. All been played. I mean, I've been true to from day one. A lot of people on here already know who the fuck I am. And usually the only people that can't stand me are the wrong uns. But every single one of them people that have been in Shazad's boxes the last couple of days are all wrong uns, aren't they? They've all been called out. They've all been exposed. For what? That's right, admitting crimes with children. You really are one silly individual, Vimto Bubbles, sitting there claiming you're so sad because of what happened to your friend. If your friend went through DV like that and was harmed, you would not be throwing me under a bus like that with my son. How dare you? And then you played a load of personal things, didn't you, the other night? And then you let Shazad mock my child. While some of these little bitches were sat there laughing. I've got the receipts as well. Have you? You better go back to your Brookside and go and read the receipts, because the fucking receipts I've got on you lot, yeah, is on fucking real. Every single bit of live as well over Wendy and Julie, even T-Girl's fucking live when she brought everyone in to question Wendy's family, yeah? So where's Mystic Smeg now? Tell her she wants to preach about mental health, does she? Well, how about I show her how Stell's been bullied by multiple bitches? Like Vimto, claiming to put his children out there. I mean, you've all just seen it tonight yourselves. I don't need to bullshit, do I? Yeah? So, let's move on to the next, because I'm getting a little bit fed up now just sticking with the one topic. I've got really bad fucking thingy. I need to just get this done, yeah? Is anyone still in here? Yeah, from that side. Listen to this again, will ya? You know, Vimto, hi, babes. You're all friends now, aren't you, babes? But you've all just made yourselves look pretty stupid, because why the hunting community had to negotiate with Shazad to take down baby pictures, so did me and Vimto for the last 12 months. And you lot are all sat there, yeah? Are you ready? Listen to this. If you're just joining the show, this is what you're dealing with.
It was a child groomer, as I would claim. But it's nothing to do with, like, it's not like a gang or anything. It was just like, I think, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing is, as you can appreciate...
Well, some of you just
like,
listen to this for a minute.
There was a culture, and there's still a culture of child grooming by Pakistani grooming gangs and stuff. And I think my brother was involved in that. But it all kind of backfired on him. And it's not like he's not he's not an abuser. What's the word? Basically, he ended up in that relationship, and he's still in that relationship. He can't get out of it, so it's kind of turned tables on him. So it's a bit complicated because, like I said, I just think that it's wrong for somebody to go in and have a relationship with somebody who's underage. But that's not a child grooming thing. That's not like for example.
Before I go any further with this video,
people have relationships with underage people. But I think
is Sam Cruella or Tanzania now? You know when you're getting involved into people's shit and businesses, yeah? You have no right. Do you know why? Because this is how you decoy. See that?
PDF or grooming, yes.
Yeah, well, no, I think let's just clarify this. And
from the start of this year.
The PDF is only
see that? Where's Vimto there?
I think this word has been misused.
Yeah?
If you have
keep listening and I'll get to the point in a minute.
What's the word? Individuals under the 18, I think it's called...
All this just to score points against me. How sad. Hiya, CH, darling.
Inspector and Rangi and other people. There's just been some misinformation and your case...
Can I ask you a question? Because I've actually heard numerous of things about this Rangi.
Yeah, he's a very... like I said, he's quite famous on TikTok, and I think Inspector...
No.
Oh, shit, my battery's gone. 1 minute, guys. I'll get the charger, but I can use my actual phone. Bear with me. So, yeah, you just heard a little bit of that. That's just a little bit, yeah. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing round 2 and round 3. Don't worry, because I can start this off good. Then I'll finish it the way I want to. Do you understand? I stay humble for a reason. It's the best way to be. Anyway, let me just play something. Bear with me. So you've heard all of that, yeah? Now, I'm going to make it clear. Do you know why me and Vimto was doing that? Because we was trying to figure out why he was having naked babies on his profile and why he was sharing this and what was he getting up to with Rangi. We was trying to suss out what links he had with Rangi. Why are they sharing images of children and putting disgusting threats, by the way? So because you was all busy listening to Vimto, you probably missed some of it tonight. But yeah, the things were disgusting, what's been played tonight. Now, I'm going to remind you, here's Vimto here, talking about Rangi with his picture up. She didn't need no help from me, guys. Like, this is what some of you need to realise. You've all been played and took for an absolute fool.
Half an hour later, received a message. I sending him to my WhatsApp and saying, Rangi, this man is harassing me. And he did nothing to stop the man. And contrary, he started being friendly with the person. And guess what? When I started to reveal what she was doing and she was collecting documents from people that he was working, she was, took me time to realize who he was. But when I started to expose him and he's starting to spread lies and lies about that I had a friendship with this man for months, and the things didn't work.
So that's Open Heart, who they keep referring to on the lives. That woman was harassed by Rangi and his minions to the point that she literally nearly had a breakdown. And now you've got Vimto sat there taking the mickey out of Open Heart, yeah? Well, didn't Vimto tell you lot the other night that it was me who forced her to go at Rangi, yeah? Well, this is actually, I think it was around this time I actually met Vimto properly. Are you ready, ladies and gents? Yeah? Vimto, I wasn't here at this point. Just you. So you're not going to say I held something to your head and made you do it. You're not going to sit there and say Queenie said this and Queenie said that and blah, blah, blah. No. Yeah? What's this?
Comes to a certificate. Now, this is what will happen. When that certificate comes, everybody will see it. They'll make some other shit up. This is just normal sickness of the nation that we're living in.
If they do, then I will be saying it to them. I'll be like, no, you can't do that. You've got to leave it. Do you know what I mean? Because
bear in mind, we're seeing this enhanced DBS, yeah?
Where's their DBSs? Where's their checks? Because in my experience now, everybody...
I haven't got a DBS, but I have got an ACRA, and I'm going to just that right now for anybody that wanted to see it, because I have to have that.
Yeah, but this is the thing, you see, for me, it's very plain obvious. Anybody that goes against me is either part of a PDF ring or a G gang ring.
Oh, wow.
Or it's something to do with allowing the abuse of children and they want me to stay quiet. Maybe I've touched a nerve. Maybe it's the auntie or uncle who's involved. It's just a matter of time before we catch them all. But this is the reality of my life. And I'm not going to hold back. I love all my brothers and sisters in the community, regardless of your colour, creed, background. This is about unity. It's like Stuart next to me, Laura above me, Mr. Too Busy and Haley's sister. I treat everybody equally because at the end of the day, it's one community. And if we don't come together, these people are going to rip us all apart, which they already are. I've gone through enough experiences.
At least, okay, I've got questions, but at least I've come to you with the questions. I haven't gone around and posted it all over TikTok or Facebook or anywhere else. All I've done is come to you and say, this is what I've been told. And then you said you would apply for the DBS and that, which was fine.
And she still hasn't seen the enhanced DBS.
It's been a few weeks, you know, like...
Yeah, well, look, I mean, it takes time when it comes through, you see it. If I was to, I don't know, meet up with you, I'm more than happy to meet with anybody. I'm not scared of nothing because I haven't done anything wrong. And I can prove what I'm talking about. You see? So I could put you out of your misery overnight if you wanted. If we just met somewhere, I could go to a police station or I could show you what I have on my phone. And I could show you, there it is. There's my number for that DBS. You could do your own internet check. Have a look yourself. No problem. You see? So there's no issues for me. I'm not holding back. what I'm saying is like, even Love, I've got nothing against him. And I've actually told him...
I've got the group chat between her and One Love.
I can't change it. The process is the way the process is. It's like this stupid freaking complaint procedure that allows his views to take place in the rest of the nation. We don't need that rubbish.
No.
The one thing I'll let you know is I'm a multi-billionaire. I've got 32 cars. Right? I've got a little one in like Bodmin Region. Well, no, in Bodmin Region. Sorry, it's Dubai.
So then that's the ending of that, really, because she doesn't speak after that. So what I'm trying to say, yeah, once again, did I force her? No, I didn't, right? No, I didn't. Now I want you to listen to this. You're going to listen to what Vimpto's husband gets up to.
You better put the kid's picture up there. Next to him on the side of you, you better take your son's picture down, mate. Muslim. He's a Muslim, Mr. Hussein. Trust you, whatever you are, mate. You better take your son's picture down.
Well, you know what, Bez? You know the girl shouter, he's got the same problem with the same people's picture that he's got up, and I ain't saying the girl shouter.
Listen, are you there? You listening, or what? Let Mr. Hussein speak. Let Mr. Hussein speak. Mr. Hussein, have you got this guy's son's picture on this profile?
My name is Walaikum Salam.
Speak up, please. I hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Khalid's brother, and as you can see, my name is Mr. Hussein Trustee, and I will be involved in
We really want something. That's why, right?
Well, putting up a child's picture is just despicable.
Especially stripping the baby. The baby was only 4 months old. We removed all of the baby's breathed in the eye.
Why would you go and search for a
4-month-old baby?
I'm not here to answer any questions.
Okay, then you don't need to be on my live.
Drop it.
You're not going to hear and explain it why you do it. What's the point?
That's wrong. One minute. That's wrong. He's got an innocent child's picture up, and people will see this picture. If they see that child in the street, there's a possibility he can get attacked. And he's not doing that. That's wrong. That's wrong. And where's Mr. Trustee from? Because he's the same as him. Unknown. Where's Mr. Trustee from? He's from Bradford. From where? He's from Bradford. He's from Bradford. Yes. Huh?
Okay, no, something.
Find it fascinating. Stealing baby.
Did you see that then?
Oh my God, look, get off the beat.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, I didn't. Did I say
Why
that?
do you keep on stealing baby pictures of 4-month-old baby boys? Removing all of their clothes. Why did you rape and torture your mum? Why did you rape and torture your mum and your brother?
You did what to his mom? Sorry. What did you do to his mom?
Yeah, you tortured your mum. Why do you are fascinated about seeing baby pictures of 4-month-old baby boys removing their clothes and putting them in the dark way?
Yeah, talk about morals there. Talk about morals, Vimto. Honest to God, you really have, like, done one this time. Seriously, you really have. Give me a minute, guys. Now, I'm going to show you something. Now, Rangi says Michelle here, but he's not talking to me. He's talking to a parent in the box. But this is what Vimto outed Rangi for.
Nearly 10.
Michelle, do me a favor. Try to keep. I'd love to hear you, my little princess. But fortunately, because there's certain issues, some people will be causing an issue because it's a 10-year-old.
Disgusting.
Are you looking up?
Now, If that was anybody else, if that was Luke or any of these big creators on here, you lot would be like, ow, look, he was talking to a child. But you don't. Vinto actually kicked off about that with me for a full year. To just sit there and go, Talib's innocent and so's Rangi. Yeah, all right. So let's see. Here we go. I need to speak to you ASAP about Stella and Jem. I've jumped in a box to defend you, but that bitch has denied it and said you need to send proof. Got it on screen record. Paul the Observer was in there. He stuck up for you. And a lady called Jenny. She tried to ask them about Rangi. Stella put a stop to it. The question saying he would deal with it offline. In the last thing you need today, I don't want them doing your head in today. This can be dealt with another day. Does that look like she's in charge of me or am I in charge of her? Eh? Come on. Who's telling who? There. But yeah, you all believe Vimto, don't you? You believe she's a very nice lady, yeah? Here we go. This video got me a TikTok community violation. That's what she's had sent to her. He is giving directions to your house. Oh, that's when he comes to my house. Look, mate, I've been up all night panicking about you in this vid. Please call me as soon as you're up. Okay. Bloody hell, woman. Ring as soon as I'm up, yeah? Why didn't she ring the police? Why did she not ring the police? I mean, you've all heard what happened to a friend, haven't you? But no, Vimto's now sat with this man who she told me was coming to my house, which you all know he did, because I've got the video footage. What is wrong with yous all? What the fuck is wrong with yous? Being influenced by her. The one who's come on here and told a little sad story. But just look at how she is, like, seriously? I think, do you know what? I'm not going to even just say this, but I think most of you are really fucked in the head. If you're awake, I need to speak to you ASAP or call me ASAP. Talib made another vid doxing you and your address. And now she's sat there with him, ladies and gents. Sat there with him. Even the police was wondering now, has she been sent in on purpose? And I don't care. I am allowed to speak about this, whether I've got a case on going or not. She's already committed an offence. Do you know why? Should we show? An offence. Still got the envelope too, Vimto. So I've got a lovely officer, because you know officers love coming and see me on a Saturday morning, don't you, Vimto, yeah? Well, everything, look. Let me just show you. There's the makeup you sent me. 1 minute. You ready? Here's the makeup you sent me. Do you remember when I posted this, everyone, on TikTok, actually? I did. I just didn't post the tablets up now. I'm not going to post the tablets up. However, yeah, that's how she did it. Yeah. Silly woman. Screenshots don't lie. And luckily, she deleted it on her side, but I didn't. I actually screenshotted it from the get-go, because even though she claimed to have been my friend, which we know now she's not a real friend, she was trying to drug me, shut me up, take my friends, take over my platform, and yet she's just been caught out this evening for sharing and posting children up, sitting there with a man who she's been calling out for posting children up. That just says it all, doesn't it, yeah? Says it all, that shit, for me. So, I blocked him from Marks and sent him this off the backup account. He is fucking fuming. I'm dying laughing at him, and tagged him on TikTok on a Vimto backup. I've only tried to call to let you know I'd seriously fuming. We should expect some backlash from that prick. Yeah, she was. That's the eagle. She was trying to steal my identity, yeah. But look at that. Missed calls, constant drama. This is what it was like with Stella and Paul in the end. And now you lot, you women, have all been played, haven't yous? Yeah? But you see how she keeps gaslighting, enabling him, telling me she's concerned he's drove to my house. Her best friend was murdered. Why wouldn't she want to protect me if I become her next new friend? Does that make sense? Yeah? Or am I just deluded? So she claims I'm lying now about Rangi and Shazad. Shit, that must be a page he made for his mum. Oh, look, Vimto. Isn't that you and your research? Yeah? Isn't that you going looking up about Shazad? So, did I force you? I don't need to force shit like this out of anyone when I do it myself. I do a pretty good, job at it as well. Which I think that's what really gets on your nerves, doesn't it, woman? You'll never be me. That is a true fact. So what else do we have? Obviously, I've got to be careful because I've got things in here about my son. I think he's been doxed enough by a bunch of grown-ass women. Oh, and a dirty little wrong-un. So, if I had read that for the first time and hadn't seen... Oh! Are you ready, ladies and gents? Didn't she tell you all she'd never seen me present evidence or anything? She said I've got no evidence, didn't she? Never mind, I've got the poor souls in here who've been harmed by these creatures, yeah? But never mind, I've got something here now that's going to just blow her up a little bit more. Oh, and she deleted one of her messages. I told you, I don't need to lie. If I'd read that for the first time and hadn't seen your evidence, I'd swear they were on about Talib. I know it's Rangi, but if I didn't know. Oops, this message was deleted. That was a voice note. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Oh, fucking dearie, dearie, dear. You silly, lying, deluded little weasel that you are, Vimto Kerry Taylor, a.k.a. Rochelle. Yeah? Walsall. Thought I didn't have evidence, girl. You're actually presenting there. You thought it was Talib, not Rangi. Yeah, I see ya. I see you, because I don't want to be your friend. You will do anything for a bit of attention, innit? Bit of attention. But you love it. You fucking love it, don't ya? That's just what you do. To be fair, I think it's embarrassing that you've actually tried to play off people. You think you're going to sit there with your new groupies. I'm not bothered because I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling fresh. You're not. You're going to sit there listening to all these ones going on at you, asking you questions, asking you to present the full evidence because tomorrow we're going to have round 2. Round 2, I've not even got started tonight. We've got loads coming yet. Write down, actually, I want to play something now because I think this is important, how I show you how this bitch, oh yeah, Jodie, if you can read this right now, here's another group chat. Don't forget, I don't hold Jodie nothing either because I don't like her. Look who has their own very page now. So now we can post anything. Send the vids to me, I'll post them up on that account. Oh dear. Oh dear. Deary, 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 deary me. What's that? Oh dear, Vimto Bubbles. Did I force you to do that as well? Eh? No, because I don't need fake accounts to hide behind. They are Jodes. You better screenshot, bitch, and ring the number to verify it's hers as well, yeah? Yeah? But this old time, chubby cheeks, you've had an issue with me, haven't you, for a while? Well, she's had major ones with you, girl. Yeah. There we go. What's this? Oh. Best news group called to decide what to do, but I've got a brilliant idea. Just got home, so I'll be an hour, then I'm free. I've seen an opportunity, guys. Look up the messages. Don't say anything publicly yet. He must have done something, that group, since he left. It's easy. Once again, she said I coerced her and controlled her and... Vimto, all these ideas between you and Chris. I think it's been hilarious. Hey, Rainbow. Just to apologise to you about your address getting doxed in the summer, as I handed a lot of info I'd been given to the friend group. I was in at all times. This is no excuse at all, but I was new to the app and didn't realise the consequence of handing over other people's sensitive info. Yeah, right. Could cause it, but she sat there with my 16-year-olds the other day, yeah? With a bunch of idiots on this app. Just giving info to me to pass on so-called friend group at the time. So I did, and I'm genuinely sorry for that. If I could change it, I would. I'm not asking for you to forgive me or be my friend or change your opinion. I will answer for them, but genuinely, I'm sorry. Do you know why she did that? Do you know what date she did it as well? November. Why did it take her all them months to do that? Well, I'll tell you why. Because as me and Vinto were falling out, Paul was down in the dumps because his friends were doing their own thing and he's missing them. And I said to Vinto, why are you moaning about Paul's other friends? Just leave. No, because it's snaky, Michelle. It's snaky. They're all saying shit about us and that fucking gobshite Tanya and that fucking Cruella. And I'm like, yeah, but why are you bothered? We've got all this shit going on with Rangi and that. Yeah, do you not think we should be prioritising that? No. They're putting my mark up. Speaking about my mark, Tanya's in there taking a piss out of my mark, Christelle. Oh, I had it all right, guys. Yeah, that's how bad it was. So I'm thinking, what the fuck is it with this woman and drama? So then, it gets a little bit deeper than this because as Paul is now wanting his friends back, Vimtol's now going, oh, well, if Paul goes back to his friends, I've got you then, Aunt and Michelle, and we're a team, aren't we? I said, yeah, of course we are, Vinto. Of course we are. Well, the behaviour started getting a little bit weirder towards Stell. I'm in hospital having emergency surgery. I woke up early hours in the morning having painkillers and needles putting me in. As that's happening, I thought, oh, I'll go on TikTok and see if anyone's live, just as I'm falling back to sleep. She'd be there, sharing up pictures of Cambodian children, pretending they're Jodie's kids that are missing, taking a piss. Then she'd be messaging others in the group chat because don't forget, I was in these group chats, but the reason why I don't see many replies is because, once again, I'm not going to take part in something like this, and it's not for me, and I've not been around. I've been in hospital. Simple as that. So, in the group chats, she's now saying she's going to put out Stell's kid, which has been shown tonight. Then she's gone on about Jodie's kids, mocking them. That, oops, it was an accident that went up. She thinks that's really, really funny. However, she had more of an issue with Jodie than what I actually did, to be fair. I just want Jodie to fucking shut up and leave me alone. Don't know why she's got to keep obsessing over me. When really, a real enemy is right under her big, fat, stinky nostrils. So, apparently Paul said this is what a friend she is, yeah? Look. Apparently Paul said he wanted to DIE. Convenient now, innit? Well, what's stopping him, fucking rat? Open the window, Mark. Push him out. I'll post him a rope. Said exactly the same to my mate just then. They all run scared when they realise they're easy to access. Well, let them jump and hang on. Hang on, what's that say? Now stopping. Zero sympathy for a cunt like him. Now, if you lot are watching, you let this poor guy, who I genuinely do actually care, I do care about Paul, I don't care. Right, I genuinely do care about Paul because I actually fucked off Vinto and stayed by his side. And do you know why? Because the guy he was influenced to do one thing, he owned his shit, but do you know what he did for me? He also provided me evidence to go and safeguard myself. That's what you call a real friend. That is what you call a real friend. And if they say sorry and you mean it, you can move forward. But you're sat there this morning going, Paul, will you speak to me after this live? Paul, will you speak to me after this live? Tanya, Cruella, will you tell him? But that's how you spoke about him, didn't you? preaching about mental health, people being bullied. You're a fucking big fat bully. I think it's sickening. Sickening. But tomorrow I'll bring lots more out. And I'm going to be on a lot earlier tomorrow as well. So we'll have plenty of time to get more shit out. But I'm going to do it bit by bit. I'm going to drip feed it, yes. Do you know why? Because whilst I'm talking and explaining the context of things, I ain't wasting bullshit time. I'm getting it all out bit by bit. And if some of you want to have the audacity now to come over here and sit with me, not like that, because I don't ever want to entertain you bitches again. But you better come over and tell me why you think discussing my child and keeping his information in your devices, why do you feel powerful for that? What interests you about my 16-year-old son? What makes you interested in my son's needs and what's wrong with him? Why do you want to know so much about Queenie's life and Queenie's kids? Well, that's right. Because none of you can look after your own. You're too busy sat on here chatting your shit about others. Now, I suggest you all back the fuck off, because when it comes to my kids, yeah, you do not even go there. Do you hear me? Because while you lot like to attack kids, I don't. I will just come directly for you. And your minions, like I always say, you should all know by now, that's my quote. I'll come for you, and I'll come for your minions. So, do you know what, Pure? I don't know, babe. I'm staying in my own lane now. Right, we'll leave people to it because I'm just done with the shit. I know Stell's doing something, so that's why I'm not there as well. I don't want to speak to Talib, but I do know Stell is doing something for himself. I'm not here to tell other creators what to do and how they go about it. I know Stell's doing it for a good reason. That's all I'm going to say, okay? He's not doing it, so please don't come over here and say, oh, Stell, and I'm aware of what Stell's doing. I'm no part of Stell's live tonight. Some people need to grasp that. This is my live, my platform. I'm in control tonight and I'm in the driving seat, nobody else, because that's all it's been for the last few months now, and I'm sick of it. I am sick of it, yeah? I am really, really fed up. So, and I'll tell you why I don't want to get in there with him. That's what he sent to Vimto. All I want is their undivided attention because I'm a jealous, attention-seeking whore. Yes, he does want my attention. He's not getting it. So when you feed people the attention, yeah, they're craving for, look at that. That's why I'm not over in Stell's live, because then it would look very foolish, wouldn't it? Yeah? Very, very foolish. Just like the multiple messages I've received off this deluded idiot all morning, all early hours this morning, thinking about your Queenie, missing your Queenie. You just ignore, block. He comes back with another page, yeah? I don't want this shit in my life. So why the fuck, once again, would Vimto keep all of these sending me and tell me to make sure to keep him for the police and everything else, to sit there with this creature, all because I didn't want to be a friend, yeah? All because I didn't want to be a friend. That is wrong. That is really, really wrong. You don't do that. And like I pointed out before, I do have a restraining order. 2024 it was done, runs out in 26. Yeah, look at that. A non-mol and a restraining order. Now, let me just explain something. You don't get restraining orders just like that, do you? No, you don't. So who the fuck, once again, do these people and Vimto think she is bringing men, dangerous men, into my life when they're not wanted and my child's? But no, you lot are sitting there condoning that behaviour. That is, yeah. That is next level. So what else do I have? Because there's something else I need to show you before I end this live tonight. And then we're going to do round 2 tomorrow. But I'm going to do it more in the afternoon. So everyone will have an opportunity, yeah, to see what the score is. Now, Naomi, darling, you're here. I'm not going to show the picture of your grandchild. Thank you, Tinks. Definitely not. That's not my thing. However, I'm just going to play, Naomi, the voice, what Brother Talib Shazad Thank you, Shelley, darling. Done to your poor grandchild in an AI video with only just his nappy on. I'm going to play the video and you lot can hear what this man did to this baby. And now Vimto and Shazad are sitting there going, pure Islam, pure, the fucking sick. Listen to this.
And slandering and character assassinating others unjustly. You have now placed me and my mother's life at unnecessary risk of harm from the very enemies you look to make and manufacture online. Please pray to Allah that those you abuse online don't turn out to be the monsters you falsely claim and paint them to be. Granny, I am very ashamed of you for bullying and harassing other victimless, innocent parties to help cover up your failures and incompetences.
That is disgusting. Let's listen to this one.
Daddy, by going on TikTok and backbiting, gossiping, slandering, and character assassinating others unjustly, you have now placed me and my mother's life at unnecessary risk of harm.
I know, Pure, I won't play that though, darling.
You look to make, manufacture online. Please pray to Allah that those you abuse online don't turn out to be the monsters you falsely claim and paint them to be. Daddy Sheikh Faisal, I'm very ashamed of you for bullying and harassing other victimized innocent parties to help cover up your own failures and incompetencies by ganging up and persecuting and victimizing Talib's brother for the sake of your reputation. Online is a very disgraceful act. Daddy, I want you to always remember my first words to you, that you are a coward. Rather than put out fires you yourself started. You get others to defend you, and then like a coward make false police reports to safeguard your own reputation. Daddy, I want you to know that you are a disgrace to our faith of Islam, and now are mudgeon to those you falsely slandered in public. In this life, as your son, I will never forgive you for the crimes you look to commit against others in the name of Islam. You are a low-life coward, Daddy, and I am already ashamed of you, and yet I have not even taken my first steps into this world. Shame, Daddy's sake, shame on you. To my daddy's sake.
How disgusting is that? And you bunch of mothers that you call yourself sat with Vimto now. After Vimto called Shazad out, we was trying to find out where he was sending these poor baby pictures. Was they going to Rangi? Are they going to Neo Anderson? But you big mouths cannot help yourselves, can you, eh? You're coming. It's like going into a police station and going, yo, give me your case file. No, you're not a police officer. Listen, give me the file now because I'm going to take over. That wouldn't happen. So who the fuck do you lot really think you bastard are? Eh? Because my life's coming to an end now till tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So I am going to have a little bit of an outburst right now. Who the fuck do you all think you are? Go on, are you going to call these women over here liars? Are you going to call all these grandparents of these babies fucking liars? Eh? Or do you just like sitting there scoring points all because you don't like me? Well, I think you're a bunch of horrible bullies, and I tell you something, you Mystic Smeg today. You big fat gobshite. How about that for bullying? Because what I seen with you was absolutely vile. So I promise you now, you're going to have your turn tomorrow, girl, and I'm going to question you, not on your platform, because I don't want clout like you. We're going to do it over here, and you're going to tell me why you thought you could jump into a bunch of morons who are sitting with these absolute wrong'uns, yeah? And you, Chris, you've made yourself look pretty stupid tonight, haven't you? Sitting there protecting you, Queenie. Didn't you say the other night in Shazad's live, yeah, what was it again? I didn't ever want to get involved, Rangi, you know. Didn't ever want to get involved. Mush. Yeah, mushy, mush, mush. But you did. You did. And the thing is, I've got lots of things on every single one of you. You've all played a part, whether it's ringing the police, social workers. But luckily, I have the phone calls that you all recorded and sent to me, didn't yous? Yeah? Just says it all. Really says it all. Just give me a minute because we're coming up to something. I really need to show something before I go tonight. Give me a minute. So there's gobshite Maria Clark. Look at the state of that bowl selector. Has been whacked with a piece of gammon. Bowl selector. Anyway, she was another one. Her and Vinto have something in common. Do you know what it is? They both love predators. And anyone who doesn't believe me, just check the exposure. I mean, she actually told a predator after catching him she felt sorry for him. Anyone who does that, anyone who does shit like that tells me you are an enabler. There's nothing passion or loyal about you. You're grifters. That is what you are. You all make money out of people's misery. You think you can use the court documents and pass them off as your own, don't yous? Yeah? Now, what really gets to me is some of you bitches on here that's got a problem with me. So I'm going to show you a bit of my work on Brother Talib's live when I first started decoying him out. So you can all shut your fucking mouth. And no one's going to come at me and say shit because look at how this exposure went down, bitches. But that's right. You don't like it because none of you could ever pull this shit off, could you? Would you like to see? Yeah? With receipts, bitches.
Immigration, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking.
There we go. So I'm just wondering if you just mute yourself for a minute. I was just wondering, so, you know, like, obviously, you guys are angry at the authorities, and, you know, it seems like everyone else's fault, but no one else takes responsibility for their actions. However, isn't it fair to say, on the 23rd of November 2023, you was disbarred, wasn't you, from being a barrister? And you're sat on TikTok asking for people's documents. And there's a court order that actually states you are not allowed to do this online or put your online services out there. So, you know, when you come on here and you're like, well, the judges have got to be held accountable and this and that, do you not think you should be held accountable for, you know, having people's pants down by taking the money? Because you was done for misconduct, weren't you, as being a barrister? And then when people sit here and say you can't trust judges, you can't trust your solicitors, well, believe it or not, it's boomeranged because you're one of those solicitors, aren't you, that no one can trust? Wondering, where's your license today to be able to sit online and put out your services? Because you've had many people off, haven't you, lately? UK immigration, Shazia and Jum. Are you there? Would you like to answer?
Okay, could I talk now? Okay. First of all, I don't know this lady's credentials and the name. She's hidden behind this monogram, whatever. I can feel clear hatred voice and the allegation, sort of allegation. She said she doesn't know how many credentials and licenses do I have. Is she getting this sort of information, and who is pumping her to spread hate crime here?
That's not hate crime, it was the truth.
The system here, and also I'm talking about the injustice I have been suffering, and this is clear, my own facts and figures I'm talking about. And the facts the lady has just spoken has no value in it, no evidence in it. I have multi-jurisdictional licenses with me, and she's just here to hate me. Completely. We are not.
Don is my co-host. All right, I don't want that kind of language on my live. I've explained to Don Michael he shouldn't be using.
How embarrassing, eh? That's what you do. So when I used to, get enough information, evidence, which I clearly had, you seen it, you read it, but she's calling herself UK Immigration Services. She's offering UK visas to children, you fucking bunch of morons. And guess whose box she's in every week? Eh? Rangi's. Then she ends up in Shazad's. But you lot can't stay away from shit, can yous? You just can't stay away from shit because big mouth over here and there. Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? Do you think I'm going to hand my shit over to any of you when that's how I do my exposures, you bunch of bitches? I say stay humble for a reason. I mean, tomorrow is going to be even better than tonight. I'm going to have a lot more energy because tonight my adrenaline is pumping for you lot now. You know what? Yeah, come on here. I started my journey to present to women to stay safe, not for a bunch of fucking fuckwits who go, oh, I'm Mum of the Year. I'm Mother of the Year. No, you're not Mother of the Year. Get off TikTok. Stop getting involved in shit that ain't relevant for any of you and go and see to your kids, Jen, instead of discussing other people's and posting them and belittling them and mocking them. So, in the morning, ladies, when you're all getting up, just remember I have a lot more than that. I mean, I did just show you before. I've got a lot of what's gone on over the Wendy situation, a hell of a lot. Going all the way back to February. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So tomorrow, what I will do this evening is get some bits and bobs and I'll just post them up for everyone to see because this ain't going to be called The Wendy Show. However, I will present facts and evidence and we can talk through it if you like on tomorrow's live because this is what I like, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, yeah. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. I'm really not a thick person. I am now working my ass off to make something of me. What the fuck are you wasters doing for yous, eh? You ain't ever going to discredit me or my work or my exposures. It's just sometimes you got to give to get back. And if it means you got to be nice, you got to bite the fucking bullet until you get what you need in order to safeguard someone, then who the fuck are you lot to come in here? That Queenie, she's lying about such a person. Did you not just hear that deluded woman who used to be a barrister? Yeah? Struck off. And now she's working with Rangi, asking for people's documents. Right? Why do you think? And offering UK visas and all of that bullshit? Really? Are you all so stupid? You don't see what I have been doing for the past how many months now? Yeah?
And now he's telling her he's going to say.
What's that? Do you know if he was telling the truth about anything, he would have got that in compensation, wouldn't he? But instead he owes it. Ask your fucking self. Where's his story that says he's been compensated 15 grand for all the damages that he's had to go through? He hasn't gone through fuck all. And that's how it backfired for him. Hey, come on. What have we all got to say about that one? Because you know what? While you're all sat there running your gums, thinking you know the law, you really fucking don't most of the time. And some of you chat so much shit out your asses, you don't even get your words out. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing to hear in a box as well. Like, come on now. Jesus. Having the cheek to come on here discussing my fucking child. You really think I'm going to give you an easy time? Not a chance. Not a fucking chance, love. Yeah? You ain't going to do that to no one. And you ain't going to target my kids. Not a chance.
Stop. Crap about my sister and this guy.
And
Boy, if you were like promising, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand. It's heartbreaking. It's like some mate saying to you now, I'll help you get your brother.
And that's desperately what you want to is, Doug, and somebody to help you and to figure.
And then when I'm let down, I really can't blame that person because, like, for example, let's just say I am desperate for my profile. I want
Parents because they wanted to speak, but they can't speak. Doing book community see
word bedroom. And he'd said, well, in return for that, I'll give you free time with a solicitor.
Yes.
And then he never did.
So, but that is working. So there's an exchange, isn't there? Goods and services. Services are being exchanged for some other. It doesn't have to be what she's getting fixated on. When I'm saying a working relationship, she's saying, "Oh, that's employment." That's one form of a working relationship. But no, it's a working. That's all I was trying to say. That she had a business working relationship.
Hey,
with
darling.
It's not like an emotional relationship like you and I have.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So it's a business working relationship that fell apart.
Thank you, Aaliyah, darling.
And as you know, as a person of profession, many people go to employers, write down a contract, and everything is in black and white. And sometime later down the line,
Thank
that
you,
relationship
beautiful.
breaks down. This is a common practice when working relationships break down because we all have different expectations. Maybe what Rangi was offering, it was misconstrued. She thought she was going to get a solicitor.
Thank you, Eagle. Thank you,
she's
guys.
fuming or upset because there was a breakdown in the relationship. It didn't work out as she was expecting.
Same goes to you, Aaliyah, babe.
So I personally can't see how that turns out to be him a monster because we all have like different expectations.
No, what we're trying to show you is that is a vile thing to do to somebody, right? Right, it's not a nice thing to do. Giving a mom false out that she is going to help her get her children back is disgusting, right? That's the first thing.
You're disgusting, Vinto.
It's not just open heart. There are another, however many women that have had this abuse towards them from him. Do you know what I mean? Open heart didn't know. She was very okay. But there are other people that have experienced that.
So if open heart was, that's why I asked those questions. Did he sexually assault you? And she said no. I said, did he financially abuse you? And she said no, because the money that she gave to Rangi was on a voluntary basis, a donation with, I think, from her part, an expectation.
Oh, swear to God, this makes me angry when I hear this.
Open heart and not done anything by it because it's a donation. All right? There's no.
He didn't do anything. He took the money and didn't do anything.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There is. No. It's like he's giving false out of he's going to help her get her children back.
But just hold on a second. Come on, you're a grown woman. Some guy on TikTok, as Queen Bee would say, some guy on TikTok said, I'm going to give you a help. He's not a solicitor. He quite clearly says, I'm not a charity. He's not registered as a charity.
When you're desperate and somebody's telling you what you want to hear,
yes.
Right? Have you never been in that situation where, like, I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Aaliyah. We definitely need to catch up, beautiful.
Like I said, I've only got to know Rangi recently. And what I can tell you this, and I'm being honest with you here, what Rangi portrays on lives is a persona. All right? And that's a realization that you have, that it is, unlike all people that come on television and have to come on a stage, you have to invent a persona. And I think that's where we get confused. Like, for example,
isn't it just fighter?
The Phil Mitchell guy, it's just a character. All right? And because we get to know and have a personal involvement with that person, we think that's a real person. It's not a real person. And so I'm willing to concede that the persona that Randy puts forward.
Oh, we're good, beautiful. Thank you. I hope you are.
With the persona, just like, you're falling in love with me because it's a persona. And you think I'm this cocky, confident guy. But maybe I'm not. Maybe it's just an act. And that realization when you think, well, wait on a minute. Actually,
definitely fighter all the time.
Expectations. That's like just a human thing.
So you've just all heard that, yeah? That's Vinto on her own, without me, by the way, ladies and gents, yeah? Without me. Early hours in the morning, telling Talib's brother, a.k.a. Shazad Husseini, shitbrains, that it's wrong what Rangi is doing. Then he drops that little bombshell. Well, yeah, it's a persona, innit? It's online persona. What do you think I'm fucking sitting here doing? Looking at these bastard patterns on my marbles on the fucking wall. Because I'm sure the last time what I was doing, I'm sure I was actually observing his behaviour, the way he operates, how he tells these women he's going to get the kids back, how he takes the documents as well, how he organises to get groups together to go and take out members of the police force. Now, imagining that members of the police force, that could be your sister, your mother, your brother, your dad, anyone. You're all fucking deluded thinking you're coming over here starting with Queenie, because it isn't going to happen. Isn't going to happen. I'm one step ahead of all of you. Yeah? Thank you, Aaliyah Beautiful. You're another one as well who's been here since day one. I've got real people over here. I ain't got no time for little wasters who claim the hunters and decoys. Tomorrow, I was going to do it tonight, but obviously time's just gone so quick. I'm going to be playing the whole of the WhatsApp messages what Maria Clark sent me, because she was another beg on toast. Didn't want to be a friend. Yeah, it got a bit sour. However, she was a hunter and she sent me evidence and things from about Rangi. So we're going to bring all of that up and where it went right and where it went wrong as well. She also mentions about Gary Waterman. We've got everything. Then Vimto's going to come into it. Vimto was then sending me loads of things on Maria Clark. That's how she actually wiggled away into my life, by sharing information about Maria. You know how it is, guys. Right, when someone wants to get basically into your life so bad, they'll use anything as an excuse to wiggle the way in. So, give me a minute. Let me just see if I can find this one video before the night's over, because I have really got an important video I just want to show it is. Is it this one? Here it is. I'll play it now for you. What I'll do that. This was Maria Clark when she first ever come to me. Yeah?
Now we can send it over and that. Just quickly, can you send me over what I need to search for his picture to come up in that roaming thing, please? Hi, lovely. I'm going to send your number now, if that's okay, to Sammy Woodhouse. I need you to speak to her about what you know now about Randy and whatnot. But Sammy Woodhouse has just confirmed I'm going to send you all the evidence in a minute. Honestly, hon, thank you for it. I'm just on my way back from Nottingham to Blackpool now because I've been on a stink. For fuck's sake, I don't even know how to join her live. I'm gonna have a look while I'm driving. I might be able to do it. I don't know. Let me have a look. I'm so shit with TikTok. You need to fucking give me tutorials. But I'm gonna send his name over to somebody tomorrow.
She was another one. I needed to give her a tutorial, a platform on here, like Vimto. How convenient.
We just pulled up at the services now, so my husband's going to drive for me, and I'll try and join it. And I'll say, if Randy gets funny, I'll say, Randy, you told me to call you out on that. You told me to do it. So I'm just going to say, right, what is this going on with this Queen Bee? You know, tell me, you don't mind if I gaslight you a little bit, do you? Just to find, see what he says. Get on something. They say when I'm passionate about something, and then people think she's fucking crazy, man. No, I'm ready to explode when I fucking get on something. Right, let me go and see what I can do now. So we just pulled away from the garage. No worries, I'll speak to you tomorrow night. Not heard anything, but I was gonna see if you could send me the bit of recording where I say that to Gary and he doesn't. Like, I'm sure he stayed quiet. Give me a call when you get up. So I've been having a conversation with a few people. Now, do you think that this woman who told you about Randy would speak to me if me, you and I was in a room together like a group, or I don't know, WhatsApp or Facebook or something like that? Also, I think you're going to have to add me on Facebook, my account. On an account you can go live on, because I'm shit with TikTok and
I want to do a live on there. My plan is, I'll speak to you when you're free, is to put newspaper articles and ask if anybody knows the real identity of these, that guy and that. I sound like I was listening to myself in a different fucking accent. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
That's bigging me up, by the way, for the way I exposed him.
Yeah, you're right though. You would have been arrested by now, seriously.
Oops.
So they know something. Also, I've just realised when you said something in there about ranking turning from victim to criminal. Now he sat and had a conversation with me about it. I don't know if you remember. He said that they'd all got it mistaken, so they removed the kids, then he got the kids back because they all got it mistaken that he was on he attended some program. Fucking hell. And then that was sent to social services that he was on this program. So he went to his counsellor because he went for counselling about his own abuse as a child. And they thought that he was there as a perpetrator and he wasn't. He was there for counselling as a victim. I don't know. I have to nip to Manchester in a minute to go and pick a car part up with my husband. If I don't have to, what you're saying, we'll do a live in about an hour. What my plan is, if we do a live, yeah, and I say, I'm doing this live because what I class as a good person is now being exposed everywhere, and I need to know if this is real or not. And
for God's sake. Honestly, I wish people would stop ringing it every time I'm doing a live.
to show me what she's got because it's concerning.
No, Stell, I'm not coming over if she's had there.
I think that's the best way to do it. And then if he comes at me and says, why is that? I said, listen, because I don't think it's fair. If you are not a paedophile, this needs outing. But if he rings me, I'll record it because he hasn't rang me and neither has Gary yet. I think he's trying to say that he was in counselling where these people were and he didn't realise that they were there for that. I don't know. It's a bit sketchy, isn't it? Told me that social services turned him from a victim to a perpetrator. So he went to the harbour. That's how I remember now, the harbour, because I've just seen it. He said, and we're just going past the harbour in where we live. So he said that they'd send him to the harbour for counselling. And he wasn't aware that the harbour is actually for convicted paedophiles as well. They run courses there for them. So when they was made aware at social services that Rangi attends the harbour, he went mad and got his counsellor to contact the social services and say he attends here as a victim, not a perpetrator.
Have you heard this, Fighter and CH?
I can't understand though why they would send victims of CSA, to the same building that they would send paedophiles to. That's what I can't get my head around. Why would they have a building for convicted sex offenders, fucking nonsense, but yet victims go there for support as well to another class like whatever? It wouldn't happen, would it? Because I know if I went to a fucking support centre and I bumped into a nonce, do you think I ain't fucking smashing his fucking head in?
TikTok will love you.
So I'm going to be all over. So I'm going to be irrational and smash his fucking head.
So yeah, I'm not going to play any more of that. But basically, the whole of that video is already out there on the platform. You can go and watch it, listen to it yourselves. What does that tell you? Even Maria Clark fed me what she wanted, yeah? Then she turned against me because I didn't want to be her friend. Message back constantly. No. She fired up a live and decided to block me and then claim that Rangi was innocent. Yeah. Apparently Queen is lying. There's only one Queen around here. It's Maria Clark. You do know I all went to see her, don't you, last year, and she basically ran off. In fact, it was actually nearly this time last year. It was. Yeah. And you lot watched me because I live streamed it, didn't I? So if I'm not scared to go and meet big fat bowl selector, yeah, Why am I going to be scared of you mothers that think you can share information of my children? Sit there with bubbles, chatting your bullshit, eh? All I'm going to say, you really have literally you've dug your own holes. That's all I'm going to say. So after tonight, I feel really good. I can't wait for tomorrow now because I've only just got warmed up a little bit tonight. Yeah. So in the morning, while you're all chatting your shit, remember I'm getting up enjoying my day tomorrow. I don't have big groups that I need to be getting up to pleasing or pretending I'm fake and all of that. No. I'll get up and I'll be right as rain. Whereas you lot, you'll be fighting, you'll all be arguing, you'll be sweating your backs out, screaming at one another. He said this and she said that. And I'll be like, huh. And I said, fuck you all. Yeah? Don't ever say these victims are liars. Don't ever try and belittle my work again. And certainly don't fucking ever undermine me, because you'll never know what I bring out next. This is why people are dead curious about me. This is what scares you, because I'm actually sat here with shit you'll never even think that I've done. Yeah? And Shazad, if you're watching right now, because no doubt you are, let me show people what you did out of desperation. So I've got, thank you, fighter sweetheart, always. I've got this account here, guys. Exposing predators. Do you know what Shazad did? He took pictures of it and posted it up and said, Queenie's putting explicit content up, look. He only paid to view a video. Can I show you what they are? Let me show you what videos, yeah, the twat paid for. His own. That is a wrong gun with a Mickey Mouse teddy. That is Kingdom Kabbalah. That is Hussein admitting his brother's a part of a grooming gang. That's Hussein himself. There's Rangi. I'm all right, Stell. Look at the headlines. Pure filth. The men came out to play. Oh, look, big boy Shazad. So you know what Shazad's done, don't you? Oh, Queen is putting new videos on Neo. Rangi, quick. She's put some dirty videos on. One's called Pure Filth and Big Boy. These daft little motherfuckers went and paid £37, didn't you? She's had shit brains. Well, you'll do anything to dig into Queenie's life. But yeah, that was a really good one. And now you're all sat there going, Queenie's got club fans and OF and everything. Duh. Hello? Hello. I can show you the dates when these videos were actually updated too. Ladies, I knew you'd love that because that's just my style. Do you know what I mean? Look. And Vinto bubbles and gobshites on here going, oh, she's lying. Even Vinto was sending me pictures going, she's had to put this up, Michelle. Like, Vinto, don't care. I set it up on purpose. Leave him to it. He bit the bait. Simple as. Now who's having the last laugh? That's right. Mwah. And I made £37 off it. How nice and generous is that? Yeah. And then let's come to something else who he had on his live the other night. Because I need to put this out there and there's a massive trigger warning. So before I close this live down for the evening, I'm going to present you with another idiot. I don't know this guy. He entered Talib's live one night whilst I was doing an exposure on UK immigration. And this is what I ended up tolerating. How? I don't know. I'll never know. But here's another one. Yeah, well, that Michelle Mathews, she's traumatised me. And, they always play the fucking victim game, don't they? Well, let me show you Don Michael, everyone, right here. Let me give you a little reminder of who Don Michael really is. Learning disabilities or not, if you're able to sit here and call a woman a slut, you can take responsibility for your actions, bitch. So let's play it and show you up.
Michael has been my co-host, and Don Michael's story is one where his mother was abused through the system, and unfortunately was unalived a couple of, by.
This is what they claim. They claim the council have targeted them all on purpose. It's not the
So
case.
he's a young man that's very traumatized by that experience, and as you can see, he has like certain learning disabilities, and he had come on alive and he had lost his temper, and she had clipped that and brought him out as a wrong un. Was that not correct? Was she not trying to imply something? Do you remember what she was saying about you?
Just call me all sorts racist and everything like that, which I'm not.
Yeah, I understand. And the reality.
Yeah, it is, Stal.
We all have a gasket that we fuse sometimes. I'm no exception.
I'm coming off in a minute, mate, anyway.
Actually losing my temper and stuff. But Michelle Mathews is no different. And what these trolls try to do is they're trying to push and poke you to a point.
Just watch till the very end, guys.
You become exasperated and you start shouting. And what they do is that they clip it and say, look, he's a monster. And that's what I believe.
Thank you, Ego.
All right, that's what I believe happened.
I'm going to do a Stal. Get your fucking heart means in. I'm only joking. It's after 12. All right, Stal, I'll be over once I'm done, mate.
Because he's an associate of Rangi, he was a wrong un. Is that correct, Michael? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And then what did you do as a consequence?
Any of you, because you ain't got to spare me.
Thanks, Tinks.
Certainly not threatening you. And obviously, I've just told you my motivation is for you.
It's this person's fault. I'm sorry.
Queen Bee, sorry, sorry, Queen Bee, I blame them sluts of the social workers.
Michael, language. Come on now.
Sorry. Right, I blame them lot who put my mum in the care home. I blame the care home for letting them to a mental health nurse and a carer abusing my mum and dragging her across the floor.
Right, but Michael, I'm sorry.
Let me finish, Queen, because I've let you speak. Right. Dragging me mum across the floor. Right. And I blame the hospital for unaliving my mother. And the majority of them are females. Sorry.
Thanks, Ego.
You get good females and you get bad females. You get good blokes and you get bad blokes.
And I think this is the
Hey, where's Mystic Meg now? Does she want to come and target this guy, eh?
just so happens
Silly bitch.
the authorities, when they do they put women in the front line.
These hate women.
It's the authorities.
Yeah,
women
how
in the
about that
firing
one?
line, as Michael
Thanks, ladies.
Then you think that you're projecting that we all hate women. Why would we hate women for?
Because you only seem to abuse women. When
Yeah,
you ever go after the big man?
what about that bitch?
Oh,
Michael, I'm just going to drop you there. I'm sorry, Michael.
did you all hear that? What about that B bitch? Racist. And yet I'm supposed to sit here and go, oh yeah, picked on him, didn't I? You've just all heard that. Women are sluts, the professionals are sluts, it's all females. Hey, Mystic Smeg who pulled our stelling today, get your big fat donkey ass out, because you can go and pick on these lot, can't you, seeing as you entertained them in your life? And you bitch, I'm going to be bringing it out tomorrow. So, what have you got to say about that, eh? Calling people in who you don't even know, thinking you've got some facts by a bunch of gobshites who create drama. Violation warning. Isn't it a good job now? It's bedtime for me. So, fuck you all. To the haters, I've had an amazing evening and the truth is out. And there's going to be lots more coming out tomorrow. You lot can kill each other on your TikTok lives in the morning. I'll be sat here going, haha, fuck you. And you can all expect that knock at the doors. Because if you think you're going to be talking about my fucking son, I will make your lives a misery on this app until you stop. All right? Now, I love you all too. Thank you so much, my beautiful ladies, this evening for coming in here, sitting with me, putting up with me. And, just being a big, massive support. Because you know what? You are the realists. You are about safeguarding. And that's what this app needs, safeguarding. Good night and God bless everyone. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support. And I just want to say I love you all. You are truly amazing. Good night and God bless. And I will be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock, guys. Bye, everyone. That's the one eagle putting up with me. Oh, Jesus. I love you more, guys. Thank you, Debbie. You are an absolute diamond, my darling. And so are you, Tinks. Thank you so much to every single one of you this evening and over the last 23 months. So, yeah, I'm going to go and I'll see you all tomorrow. Night, my lovelies. Night, Aaliyah, darling.